In the meantime, Mr. Burrows, do you have the court's data information sheet that begins with your information and ends with your client, or excuse me, with the judge who completed the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, let's just have that out and available
I'm going to read it.
in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, we are also live streaming on YouTube pursuant to the public courts laws. Okay, Mr. Diaz, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge. So help me God.
You can put your hand down. Are you Pedro Diaz?
Yep.
Yes.
And what is your date of birth?
March 16th, 1996.
Do you agree that we conduct your plea over Zoom?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
Do you understand the range of punishment?
Yes.
Have you discussed your rights with your lawyer?
Yes.
Do you want to have a trial?
No.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes.
Counsel, do you believe your client is mentally competent?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Diaz, what is your plea?
No contest.
I accept your plea of no contest. While the evidence is sufficient to find you guilty, instead of doing that, I'm going to place you on deferred adjudication probation for 21 months, also assessing a $500 fine plus court costs. As long as you meet your probation conditions, after the 21 months, this case will be dismissed. Do you understand, however, this case will still appear on your criminal record unless you take steps to conceal it?
Yes, Judge.
Do you understand one of the steps you can take is file a petition for non-disclosure?
Yes, Judge.
Do you understand that a non-disclosure is a court order to the Texas Department of Public Safety to not disclose your criminal record to the general public?
Yes.
And do you understand that even if that petition is granted, there are certain agencies that will still have access to this record?
Yes.
Do you understand those agencies include law enforcement, schools, hospitals, federal securities agencies, and many more?
Yes.
So do you understand ultimately this case will never be completely removed from your criminal record unless you receive a pardon from the governor of Texas?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Mr. Burrows, do you have anything you want to add at this time concerning the plea?
No, Judge, except for, I guess it's the proper time. He's in the Army Reserve. He works within, he expects to be caught up on active duty. When's that, Mr. Diaz?
In September or August of this year, 2021.
Yeah. So I didn't know, Sean, our judge, if you would consider that as good cause number one to waive his community service, and then certainly we'll bring the proof he's in being called up when he gets called up.
Well, does he have some time to do his community service between now and then? I mean, that's like 8-9 months away.
He does.
Okay. Mr. Diaz, you think you can do your community service before you leave?
On the plea agreement, it says I could do, is it 24 hours or donate like 12 ounces of peanut butter to the food bank? Is that correct? As long as all my court fees and everything are paid up before February.
So you can donate to the food bank. I think it's more than 12 ounces of peanut butter.
Yeah, it's like 12 cans. Is that correct?
Mr. Jackson, do you have that calculation on how many cans equals satisfaction of the community service?
Yes, Your Honor. It's 1 jar of 16 ounce for every 2 community service hours. So Mr. Diaz will have to donate 12 jars of 16 ounce peanut butter or larger to fulfill his obligation, or pay his court costs and fines off in full within 30 days.
Okay.
Do you understand that, Mr. Diaz? You have two options: either donate 12 16 ounce or larger jars of peanut butter to the food bank, or you pay your court costs and fines up front or within 30 days.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And you have 1 day back time credit that I will credit towards your court costs and fines.
Okay. Yes, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, you have anything else you want to add at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Diaz, first and foremost, thank you for serving our country. After the conclusion of our Zoom conference, I'll call you on your cell phone to go over your conditions with you, answer any questions you may have. And I need to know, do you have a vehicle?
Yes, Judge. Or yes.
Okay, that interlock will be installed in that vehicle. Okay, that's all, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm stopping the live stream.